streets over another case of police using their racist techniques. I'm too colored for you. To go to Aquinas made me sick to my stomach. My skin wasn't light enough for the teacher to even help me learn something. I'm too colored for you. To not being able to even enter an amusement park. For having skin and bumper stickers reflecting who we are. I'm too colored for you. To walking through the store being followed and eyed made me realize that being black is a supposedly crime. Shall we go on? It's been 400 years too long. Why do we go through so much discrimination? Why does black define the prison population? And why does my blackness give me these lifelong limitations? No, these experiences are just obstacles. Thinking they'll make our greatness impossible. Little did they know we unstoppable. We have to surrender the narrative that we are made to fail and end up in jail while whites go to Yale and change. So that we are not just the employees, but the employers. So that we are the leaders, elected officials, and lawyers. So that killing my people isn't something they do for amusement. So that the next generation doesn't have to have a Black Lives Matter movement. Right! So that when they hear blacks, they see beauty. Because that's what we are truly. With that being said, I'm going to take myself and the skin that's too colored for you and leave a mark on this world. You going to hear my name again in a few years, and I'm going to still be rocking my melanin and curl. I'm too colored for you. I'm too colored for you. We too colored for you.
Give them another round of applause. Give them one more round of applause, y'all. I don't even know what to say. They so dope. So they went through this year in our Teen Activist Project as our Teen Activist students. And when I tell y'all, they were so on fire. The mayor came out with the State of the Union, and they was like, we gonna come out with the State of the Students, and they killed it. And when they did that, Bernie Sanders, your whack-ass president, like so many people, Elizabeth Warren just reached out to, these kids been killing it, period. Not just now when everybody comes to the protest and it's hype. They've been on fire. Let's just give them another round of applause. Now we're gonna have Chris Thomas come to the mic. Thompson come to the mic. He's been here every single week with us since the start of this movement. Give him a round of applause.
Well, I was going to do a bunch of Trump impressions, but Jamia killed that. I can't rhyme, so no poetry. But I'm going to try to keep this quick. If it sounds stand-up-y, it's because I haven't done stand-up in like months because, you know, COVID. I'm just going to talk about what I do and what brings me out here. And, yeah, just like a little story. So last week I turned 43. I'm 43 now. Yes, elect on crack. We all know that. We need to go over that. I was really excited for my birthday. Like, it was on a Thursday. It's always Labor Day weekend. I had just come off like a serious neurological injury. If you've seen me at some of the protests, I was walking around with a cane. That wasn't because I was cool. It's because I would have fallen over. So this is like the first weekend that I was going to be able to walk around and actually enjoy myself. And I got some pizza, I got some beer, my friend got me some South African wine, and then the RPD gave me a bunch of pepper and tear gas. So there was that. I was out on Thursday. I found out the day before my birthday about Daniel Prude, just like everybody else. The day of my birthday, I was out here marching. I was out in the front. I was one of the Umbrellas Academy. I don't know what we call ourselves, but that's what we're calling ourselves now. And I watched my umbrella get obliterated by bear mace and some pepper pellets and stuff. I couldn't breathe. Same thing happened the second night. The second night was hell, as we all know. If any of y'all were out there, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. The scars are still on the church that they shot up. So, and then I was like, I'm ready to do this again. And Monday I came out, and I was out in the front. I was right in front of the barrier. We were chanting. We were waiting for them cops to do something to us. And then all of a sudden, I froze up, and I had a straight up panic attack because I realized I've been doing this for 28 years. I'm from Baltimore. We've been doing this shit in Baltimore since I was 14. Beat more? I don't know who said that, but whatever. Morgan Pride. I've been doing this for 28 years, and it finally hit me that, yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. Kids, don't curse until you're 16. Yeah, it just hurt, and like everything just like fell on me. And I want to make sure that everybody here, no matter what you do, participate. You don't have to be in the front line all the time. You have to take care of your body. You got to take care of your mind, which is inside of your body. So please, please take care of yourself. You know, find some joy. Do something. Everybody doesn't have to be on the front line. That's all I'm saying. And if you feel that panic, if you feel like you can't do it one day, it's okay to back up and let somebody take your place, because that's exactly what I did. And that line was held on Monday. So thank you to everybody who did that. Now I want to talk about a lot of backlash I've been getting. I don't know who, but somebody sold my picture to MSNBC. So I wake up to seeing my black ass fist up in the air on some article, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. But of course, all the hate came, and people are asking like why I'm doing this, and you shouldn't be doing this. You should be spending your time doing something else. Why don't you vote? Why don't you do this? Why don't you that? Why don't you try to go into your community? Black on black crime, yada, yada, yada. We all heard it. We all heard it. Here's the thing. We spoke about it, and y'all got mad. When I say y'all, I'm talking about y'all's uncles and parents, because obviously you're here. So you can take this shit to them. We spoke about it, y'all got mad. We sang about it, y'all got mad. We sat down, y'all were mad. We took a knee, y'all were mad. We rallied, y'all got mad. We marched and we got tear gas, and then y'all got mad at the cops who got injured because, I don't know, they sprained their finger, beating the shit out of us? I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we do, they're gonna get mad. Because they think we're attacking white people. We're attacking white supremacy. Yeah. The fact that they see it as attacking white people is the problem. So, like I said, keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna also say, take care of yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where like I was on Monday. You know, take care of yourself. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't give a goddamn about what people say about it. Now, we've already spoken about that $16 million place that the cops were going to get that they may not get, and it kind of relates to like my job. I'm an engineer. I make trains. Well, my company makes trains. I make the brakes and the controls for trains. So, like, if something happens, if I mess up my project, if my logic is wrong, people literally die. Like, that's a possibility. And the policy at my job is that if that happens, is that they give me a little bit of counseling, and like I got to be suspended from my job for a little bit. Like, it's like a little sabbatical, and I get a little bit of pay. No, I get fired. I fucking get fired. If I do something and it kills people, I get fired. Period. There's no investigation. There's no, well, maybe he's having a bad day. Oh, he feared for his life. Yeah, the people in the train did too. That was the only joke in here. I just had to get that out. One other thing, and like I'm just gonna preface this with like my views may not necessarily be the views of Free the People Rock or ABLM or anything, but I do need to say this. Like I read that Jesse Jackson was talking about coming here and mediating between Free the People. Okay, so we're on the same page. So So Jesse Jackson, as we all know, he's been around since Martin Luther King.
Wasting motherfucking time.
He may have done a lot of things in the past, and I'm going to respect what he's done in the past. But here's my problem with him coming here. This movement here, like since I've been here since 2008. In every single iteration of ABLM, of Free the People, I think it was Black before that, every iteration I've seen was Black and brown women and queer folks coming together and uniting everybody. Now, what you may not know and what you need to know is that every single movement for equality in this country has been on the backbones of Black and brown women and queer folks. Every single one. The Black Power movement came from like those maids like back in the 30s that like stood up for themselves, and then it evolved into the Black Power movement, but Stokely Carmichael got all the credit for it. Enough respect to Stokely Carmichael, but the fact is Black and brown women built that.
Okay.
Black and brown women and queer folks have been basically building the foundation, building the walls, building the house, and the last thing we need is some cishet man walking into that house and then getting all the credit for building it. So, all due respect to Jesse Jackson, but we don't need that. We need to lift up everybody here who has been organizing. We need to listen to them. They're the ones who've been building this, and they're the ones who need that attention. They're the ones who get the credit for building this house that we have right here. And my very, very last thing, November's coming up quick. Okay. November 3rd is coming up quick. I think Ashley talked about voting a couple of days ago. They talked about voting yesterday. I'm telling you right now, get your ass to the ballots, to the polls and vote. If you don't feel safe, just absentee ballot. Do it as soon as possible because like the mail's being messed with. But by all means vote and learn who your candidates are. There was only one elected official that I saw this weekend that was out there holding a shield, making sure that I didn't get hit with a pepper pellet. I'll tell you who it is. Like if you come to me, I don't want to blow up their spot, but like I know who I'm voting for when that person's up for election again. Look at their voting records. Look at who's getting money from the police. There's a drone up there now. It doesn't matter. They can smear my name. I got a drunk driving charge. Do it. Do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm from Baltimore. Shit. But the fact is, you need to research who is running for office, or else we're gonna get another Sandra Dorley in office, and we don't need that. You need to make sure that the people that say that they're for equality are actually for equality, and not just giving out lip service and like paying somebody to write Black Lives Matter on the street, but then still keep upholding white supremacy. That's all I got to say. Vote, take care of yourself. Get the front line if you can. If you can't, there's a million other things you can do to keep this going. All right, thank you. Also, listen to Black women, listen to queer people, listen to everybody. Yes, everybody behind me. Everybody.